We're joined now by 3rd Ward incumbent Councilman Michael Russo. Councilman Russo, thank you for joining us on Hudson News Edition.
Thank you very much for having me.
Councilman Russo, tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're running for office.
Well, that's a very good question. I'm seeking re-election here in the 3rd Ward for the simple fact that I enjoy helping people. I do it in my personal life. I do it as a profession, as a physical therapist here in Hoboken. I also do it in an assisted living facility in Edgewater. And I do it through my civic life, first as a child in the Boy Scouts of America, up until this very day through my civic association. We try to help everybody in the community and beyond.
Do you think enough is being done to keep those living in your ward safe?
Well, there's never really enough, I would say. We could always do more. I've been working very closely with the police department. The chief of police has been fabulous in helping our residents in the ward, making sure that they are safe. The quality of life issues here in the ward have been an issue in the past. We've been working very hard to keep the bar noise down, make sure there's no loitering outside the bars in the ward, make sure that the crime rate is down here in the ward. And I'm very satisfied with the police department. They've been doing a fabulous job.
What other issues do you consider important in your ward?
Well, there are two very, very important issues in the ward. First is open space. In the ward, we only have one public park. I've been fighting very hard to make sure that that park is refurbished, and that is ongoing right now. I am fighting to make sure that that park is open by the summer. The second issue is development in the ward. We have very small Hoboken-scale development throughout the ward. My opponent, Frank Rea, is a large-scale developer. He is seeking this seat for one reason and one reason only, to make sure that he can line his pockets with any new development in the ward. We have fought very hard for tenants' rights in the ward. We have fought very hard for increased affordable housing in the ward, and I am fighting very hard for a senior assisted living facility in the ward as well. So those are the main issues that we see in this election: the open space and the development, and the lack of large-scale development in this race.
Councilman Russo, thank you for joining us on Hudson News Edition.
Thank you very much for having me.